Hello YouTube, hello Facebook, hello the world overall. My name is Morgan James Does Games, and well, let's just snog into something incredibly awesome here, shall we? We shall indeed. So, I posted to our roast me a very simple picture. It's actually the picture that is the static image for this video. And it went surprisingly well. Too well. And sometimes the internet is absolutely beautiful. In one case, you're just gonna have to understand this. So, the very first comment actually involved 4 people. Schnozdog, Dark Side of the Moon, Tampon Dash Implosion, and myself. So, here it goes. You're gonna love this. The title is Celebrity, I'm Too Happy, Make My Face Rain. And Schnozdog's like, Celebrity, I don't think being on the news for making bomb threats to mosques counts as being a celebrity. I posted, that's a spicy roast. Thanks for commenting. Dark Side of the Moon. Dude, stop commenting on every roast. You're not supposed to respond to them. Just sit back and take it. Obviously, you're far too insecure to do this if you feel the need to respond. Tampon Implosion. Lamau, no reply to this one. He's saying nice roast and shit to try and counteract the fact that he's offended as fuck. I replied to Tampon Implosion, not really, I did this on a lark, to be honest. All these roasts are weak as hell, but you know, keep up the good work. I replied to Dark Side of the Moon, I just like replying and giving feedback. What's wrong with that? And I'm not insecure. I usually reply to every comment I can. To not reply would be rude. Dark Side of the Moon. To reply makes you an insecure little bitch. A roastie sits and takes it. No one wants your negative feedback. It's dumb. Sit back, shut up, and take it. Like you do with dicks in the glory holes you frequent. I reply to the Dark Side of the Moon. I shall reply, thank you very much. I might think the only reason you're so volatile is because you are threatened by the fact that I'm giving you feedback. If you reply, you'll only be proving my point. Though I doubt your ego won't let this slide. In either case, I still win. And side note, the insecure little bitch insult is a nice change of pace. Too many people go for the obvious ones. All I was doing was pushing you to find your potential. The dicks in the glory hole thing, also good, but you can still do better. Now, before I continue, the point of roasts is to just make fun of the person until their feelings are hurt. My feelings did not get hurt. Also, Dark Side of the Moon wanted to start beef with me. I gave that motherfucker jerky. And now, here is his rebuttal to that kind and open-minded criticism of his work. What a tosser. Dude trying to insult me won't work at all. Of course, I'll reply. I hate whiny cunts that sit and ask to be roasted, then go insult the roasters. I don't need to say anything beyond that. Your consistent downvotes speak for themselves. If you'd like proper insult, you look like you have late-stage HIV. Your face is as long as a horse, and your skin looks to be the consistency of pimply ballsack. You're wearing a hat because you have a full-blown male pattern baldness, but I haven't grown balls. The balls to shave it and accept it. You likely live on the computer, still play World of Warcraft, and jerk off to bad anime. You didn't smile, which indicates rotten, yellowed, cracked teeth, probably remnants from your meth days. And as for getting laid, fucking a fleshlight or your poor dog doesn't count as getting it regularly, even if you named your toy Bertha. There is a sadness in your eyes, which to me says you're about ready to off yourself. You think that people will be all upset, but really no one cares enough to even notice you not there. Your attempts at being funny make you the awkward guy in the room that everyone assumes has Asperger's, so they humor you, which inflates that already huge head of yours and makes you think you're a comedian, when really it's just pity laughs. I bet $1,000,000 your parents are ashamed of you. You have siblings that are far more successful and that you are the funny one, so that they don't speak much of it. Invites to their home are out of obligation and no real desire to see you. I bet your naval buddies secretly wish you'd fall over. I also bet that once unsure, they don't bother with you at all. As for your winning, I'll let you have that one. I'm not getting into a pissing contest with the likes of you. You look like you haven't won a thing in years, except maybe an STD from a $5 hooker you met on shore leave. So enjoy the win. This obviously is of high importance to you, which only shows how miserable in existence you live. Okay, I'll give him that. You know, that's pretty decent. But wait, there's more. Furthermore, you are likely the self-depreciating guy that feels that if I insult myself, it'll beat everyone to the punch. Here's a newsflash: that behavior only makes you look socially awkward and someone that no one wants to be around. You look about 50, and the wrinkles in your forehead look like a hot dog pack. You're the kid no one liked in high school. You thought joining the Navy would make you someone, but it didn't. You're still unliked, unloved, and unimportant. You're a nerd without the success or brains that eventually come with that title. You're a complete failure as a human being, and think that a roast will make you seem like a secure, well-balanced person. Your responses only show your desperate need for acceptance that you'll never know in real life, and likely won't on the computer either. Your responses are an attempt at making yourself seem better than the roasters, and it just makes you look weak. Your cracks are there, we can all see them. I just don't show pity for weak, phony, attention-seeking little twits that will leave no significant mark on this planet. Your gravestone: here lies, insert generic name here, let's say Tom. He did nothing, was unloved, and died alone, and was dead for 6 weeks before anyone noticed he was missing, until his bloated corpse started to smell up the 12 by 12 apartment he was living in. You'll be buried in a potter's grave in a cardboard box that'll be forgotten about promptly and shared with 30 other hobos. Enjoy your future, you fucking loser. I reply with, see, that wasn't so hard. Now was it? 9 out of 10. Dark Side of the Moon commented, go suck your doll's twat, you insignificant discard toenail clipping. I reply, I bet when you're on trial, they'll ask the doll where it was on itself that you touched them. And you know what? I've gotta say, Dark Side of the Moon 131, you know, he really put himself out there. I mean, what, Jesus, he really put himself out there. Oh, dear God. Reddit, how I love you. Also, I'm not insulted by any of this. I mean, dear God. Oh. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful.